Yes. Yes, Mr. President. No, I'm not asking for your help, but I'm telling you you've got to do something. All right, we'll talk about it on...
Friday.
Friday. Listen, Mr. President, why don't we bury the hatchet and you come over here for supper, Christmas Eve with Mrs. Roosevelt? You will? Very well. Goodbye, Mr. President. Grace, find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's?
Arrived this morning.
Fine. I'll give it to her and tell her I want to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Get her down here.
Annie! Hello.
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Of course not. Annie, I was born into a very poor family, and both of my parents died before I was 10. So I made a promise to myself. One way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
But lately I've realized something. No matter how much money you have, if you have no one to share it with, if you're alone, then you might as well be broke. I was in Tiffany's the other day and picked this up for you.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. Gee.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I saw that old broken one you wear and said, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket. Here, we'll just take this one off and...
No! I don't want a new one.
Annie, what's wrong?
This locket? My mother and father left it. When they left me at the orphanage. And a note, too. They're coming back for me. I know I'm real lucky being with you for Christmas and all, but the one thing I've always wanted is to find my mother and father. And be like other kids. With folks of my own.
It'll be all right. I'll find your parents. I'll find your mother and father for you.
Mr. Warbucks will find your parents for you, Annie. If he has to put everyone in his organization on the job. If he has to pull every political string there is to pull.
Up to and including the White House. Annie, give me your locket.
But
I know, but it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI trace it and find out who